Wonder. Journal entry 1-98. July 9th. Wonder is the genius of mankind. Our ability to wonder, to listen, enables us to dream up a great many things. It swallows up boundaries that separate people, societies, and cultures. But sadly, our wonder is limited by the most powerful force within our psyche. It brings forth our worst actions and can bring forth the most misplaced hatred within even great nations. Throughout the history of our humble, pathetic species, our fear has caused huge conquests, terrible wars, and harsh repressions. But if we let go of our fears of the unknown, release our desperate holdings of what we hold most dear, and take the first step into what doesn't know us, and we not it, then, true and innocent, wide-eyed children we become. Children are truly the best people. Their wide-eyed innocence, without the hatred that their elders have created, have forced upon them, these false beliefs, these ideas of superiority based upon birth. Children, however, possess no such things. To them, everything is a wonder, and everything is new and interesting, and not blinded by the concepts of irrational, rational thinking. They break down societal walls just through their wonders. And this hope is often crushed.
Socrates, Plato, I don't know, nor do I care. Get over here. We have to check this place. There's more here, so we have to go through that stuff.
Yes, ma'am. End journal entry.
Let's defrost this place. Do you know where the heating element is?
Negative. But I don't think they refilled the antifreeze. Why is everything so cold? Can't we ever go someplace nice and warm, ma'am?
You don't know, cold cadet. This is nothing compared to a true deep freeze.
If you say so, ma'am. Just trying to lighten the mood. This place reminds me a little too much of home.
That usually isn't a bad thing. Most would be happy to go home, back to their hovel, in the normal place.
I'd appreciate having some solid ice cream. That stuff was the bee's knees. It was really good as a kid.
What on earth does that mean? You are clearly making that stuff up.
No, I'm certain that it's used somewhere. Like Oregon.
Where on earth is that?
Exactly.
You are an idiot.
You need to learn basic geography.
I do not need to learn the basic geography. Can you get into the system of the computers here?
Naturally, ma'am. Would be easy. Man, look at all the pretty blinking lights. Let's press one, especially the one that unlocks the system. Seems like a good choice.
Listen, I don't care about the potential legal or ethical problems that exist. The government can barely afford to pay for itself as it stands.
And what you are suggesting could be seen as treasonous.
Listen, I don't want to force you to do it. If you aren't strong enough, not willing to fight for change, I will find another. I was hoping that you would be strong enough to fight for it.
I am, I will, but...
No buts. Will you do it?
Yes, I guess I will.
Good. I have a man who has extortion data that will help us out. I want you to get the data. Be sure that it is all there.
Alright, I guess. What kind of data is this?
Films, photos, and audio that certain government members would never want to see the light of day. These men will crumple under the potential of these damages.
Where on earth does one find these things?
Well, some are simply gained by observing their home lives.
And the others?
A few damaging words to the right people can forever destroy certain others.
Well, but of course. Why must I be the potential villain? I guess I'll have to submit my report. In the end, procedures.
Nothing on my side. What are you doing?
Found a recording of Sergeant Cafcom. Does not put him in a good light. I'm going to have to report it.
I forbid you to report this, Private.
Oh? And what so-called authority do you have to prevent me from reporting treason?
As your more knowledgeable superior, Private, you don't have the information that I have. You haven't a clue what is truly happening.
Then nothing of that matters. I may not know what is happening, no one ever does, but his actions are inexcusable. I do not believe that this can go unpunished. This is one of the few crimes that he has committed that can be prosecuted.
I will not let you, Private. Stand down.
Okay, understand this. I am stronger than you, faster than you, and a better sword fighter. Even if you wanted to, you would be unable.
You wouldn't. I think you're bluffing.
Try me. I can hear you breathing.
How? How can you? It should be impossible for you to be that good. It's practically unearthly.
Simple. I can. That's it.
And yet, you are still working with them.
Don't hold yourself as holier than I. I know that you work with Sergeant Cafcom. I know that you have extortion data. Don't pretend that I am evil or bad here. My only crime was that I tried to be good.
I don't know of what you speak.
Of course not. Leave. I'm not saying that I don't sympathize with your dreams, but I just remember that they are dreams, so I do not become disappointed when they do not come true.